Greetings, Mrs. Polly. Oh, the spooky Polly. Our Vice President, Kamala Harris, has made her first, I think, big decision of her campaign. She picked Tim Walz to be her VP pick. I thought it'd be Pete Buttigieg. I thought he'd been a better fit for her, really. She's a beta female, he's a beta male. She picked another beta male, and Waltz. But this, I thought, was a really bad choice. And I'm gonna harp here not on his socialism, his really strange views he has. I mean, some questions about him have to be answered. All those trips to China, whoa, what's he doing there? He's dead set against women on transgender in sports, on surgery to children to change their sex. There's some strange stuff, but that's not what I'm going to bitch about. Waltz was in the Army Reserves for over 20 years, which is good. They're basically weekend warriors. I think a couple weeks in the summer, I actually have to do active duty. I could be wrong on this, but I believe that was or at least it used to be what they used to do, which is good service. But unfortunately, when his battalion had to go over to Iraq, he resigned. Now, why is this really bad? Because he just wasn't anybody. He was a top enlisted man in his battalion. These are the people that basically do everything. Corporals and sergeants take care of the men, but staff sergeants and above who make sure everything's done right. You don't trust officers, do you? Anyway, he knew, as everyone did back then, that reservists were going to go to Iraq. We're not going to Iran yet. To Iraq, and he bugged out. There's a film called The Four Feathers. It's the two versions of it. My favorite one is the 1939 one. In it, our hero is a British aristocrat. He and his three friends are all officers. He's in love with this girl. When the time comes that they have to go to Saddam, he resigns his commission. His three officers, fellow officers, give him 3 white feathers, the mark of the coward. He goes to his girlfriend, no doubt to see solace, and she says, he gives the excuse. It's basically, it's for his own personal growth. She gets it to him good. Very soft, but it's a hard punch. Your duty and obligation to go with your men. That's a responsibility you took. It's a responsibility you have to follow through on. He knows that that's the 4th feather. That's why the show's called The Four Feathers. And then the show, he redeems. Because you have to do a brave act to get those feathers back. They have to be returned by the men who gave it. In the end, they do. It's a good film. I really like it. But that's a film. Waltz had a duty and obligation. Those are his men. He was a top enlisted man in that battalion. He had to go with them, and he didn't. He bugged out because they said they knew they were going. Well, when they actually got the orders, but he resigned. It's not that he screwed up about their rank that bugs me, although that bugs a lot of people. It's the fact that he quit. I don't know if it was cowardice or just opportunism. It doesn't matter to me. Both are as bad as the other. I want to run for Congress. I want to help myself. Sorry, guys. Good luck. Bye-bye. He wasn't in that position to do that. Some people are free to do that. He wasn't. His bar dictated he go with his men and serve his time. But he didn't. What he deserves from his men is the white feather. He failed in his duty. And shows this wasn't a one-off. When he was governor, during the Black Lives Matter riots in his state, when his state was in chaos, he failed again. He didn't call out the National Guard. In fact, he seemed to like the riots. He praised Black Lives Matter. This is Minnesota. He's a governor of Minnesota. It was his decision to call out the National Guard, and he didn't. He didn't do it for 3 days. And go on YouTube. You see the videos of what the city looked like, but what the state looked like. Looked like downtown Iraq after the war. I mean, he failed. He failed his men and the army. He failed his state. And he's going to fail the nation. No. He deserves the white feather. I'll tell you something. Give him a white feather. Put it in an envelope. Send it to him. Let him know what you think. This is just beyond the pale. I know that's harsh. He did do 20 years of National Guard service. But that's like when you're playing cards, all of a sudden you gotta play for money. And it changes how you play it. When a time comes to put up or shut up, well, we know what he did. Got the hell out of there. No. Coward. That's what I'll call him. Right. I hate doing videos like this. This is Polly saying, subscribe please. Okay, it was Polly out.